Okay, how y'all doing, everybody? It's Antoine Miller from Camden Elite. I just want to go through what the Warriors did to slow down James Harden yesterday. Very simple concept, but it's very genius in its simplicity. Okay, James Harden is a prolific scorer. He the best pick and roll player I've ever seen in my life. All right, so you really got to get unorthodox in the way you guard him. Okay, and I think the Warriors did a great job of that in this. All right, so as you see right here, what the Warriors' plan is we can't stop James Harden, right? We can't stop him, but it's two things we can do. Okay, one, we can just double him and get the ball out of his hands. I think that's a genius concept. He does too many things well when he has the ball in his hands, with scoring and with assists. He just makes his team so much better on the court. Okay, so the first thing they did was just, hey, forget this. We just gonna get the ball out of his hands, right? The second part is, which is, again, is genius in its simplicity, is they said, we gonna let these other bums beat us. All right. The other four guys isn't used to having the ball in their hands because it's not their system. This isn't Houston Rockets system. As we all know, Mike D'Antoni, he likes the one guy to dominate the basketball and put shooters around it. That's pretty much his system, right? So Houston is so accustomed to that, they had no idea what to do against this. And I think, again, it's just beautiful in its simplicity, what the Warriors did. All right. As you see here, this guy, Daniel House, I don't know much about this dude, but do I want him creating a shot for himself? You damn right I do. Rather than James Harden sitting there at half court like you're doing, you damn right. I want Daniel House shooting this shot. All right. See what happens? It's a brick. Okay. Just to go a little further, like I think it was just genius in what they did. Okay. Now, as you see here, probably not even understanding what they was doing, Houston, they got the ball up court fast, right? So just on the other side, that's one way to combat it, okay? Just outrun it, right? Just outrun it. But I don't even think Houston tried to do that on purpose. It just happened within the flow of the game. They just outran the defense, all right, which was good on their part, but that's one way that you can alleviate what Golden State is trying to do. All right, but as you see, James Harden, he's a rhythm guy, right? So he don't like to get rushed, right? And that's the other thing about this. It's damn near impossible to take James Harden out of his rhythm. Like he likes to go slow, lull you to sleep, and then do what he do. You pretty much got to play on his terms. But what this did is it changed all that. Look how far they came up with the double team. I think it's just beautiful. Is it unorthodox? Yeah. Is many people doing it? They think it's crazy? Yeah, that too. But again, look what happens after this. You got Clint Capella at the 3-point line making decisions. I mean, you give me this any day of the week. Like, give me that. I want that every single day of the week. Clint Capella driving from the 3-point line. Again, it's funny, but all jokes aside, it's something he's not accustomed to doing, right? And that's the whole premise of this. Make these guys do things that they're not accustomed to do, right? Look, D'Antoni don't know what to do. He don't even know. The head coach don't even know what to do because they're so used to James Harden just creating with shooters around you. Like even right there, like as you see, James Harden, he missed the layup. How many layups do you see James Harden miss? But he was rushed into that shot. I'm saying James Harden ain't shooting too many right-hand layups, but he tried to go quick again to outrun it, and it made him uncomfortable, which is the main thing. Is James Harden still going to get his points? Absolutely. I think he had 24 and 11 assists. Anybody in the world would love that. But they rushed him. They knocked him off his rhythm. Like, so look again. They try to set a ball screen. Golden State don't care. I got Daniel House driving the basketball. Like, whatever. If Daniel House beats us, if PJ Tucker beats us, if Russell Westbrook beats us, hey, it ain't James Harden, right? Nobody on this team can take over a game like James Harden. Golden State knows that, all right? So I think it was just a beautiful concept, extremely beautiful concept, all right? And this is only the last 5 minutes of the game. Look, it never stopped. We coming. And then James Harden got to do something like that because now he frustrated, right? He frustrated. So I think it was just an amazing concept. But even right here, as you see, right? Look at when after James Harden shoots his three. Like, look at what he's doing. Russell Westbrook has the ball. James Harden puts it up. He shoots his three. Look at James Harden when Russell Westbrook has it. Like, he's just standing there watching. Look, going further and further away. Now, that don't necessarily mean he a selfish player, right? But what it means is he don't really know what else to do. And there's a lot of things he could do right now. He could be setting a back screen on that top guy at the foul line. He could be cutting to the basket. Everybody on the Warriors' heads is turned to Russell Westbrook. He can do all that right now. But the problem is he's accustomed to having the ball in his hands. And this is what I tell young players all the time. You can't just play with the ball in your hands and think that's successful. You see the James Hardens of the world, you see the Kyries of the world, you see the LeBrons of the world. They take 75 dribbles and then they go to the basket and score. The whole world thinks they can do that. You have to be a multi-dimensional offensive player. You have to, all right, because there's more to the game than that, for one. And for two, it's only a couple people, it's a handful of people on this earth that can do it. A handful of people. And that's what y'all have to realize. All right, so what James Harden is doing right here, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. He never went inside the three-point line to try to do anything different. But that has to do with him, and that has to do with the coaching. You know, you play one style of basketball, someone's going to figure it out. There's some smart people in this world, and someone's going to figure it out. And tonight, the Golden State Warriors did that. So, in closing, the Houston Rockets is in trouble. They in major trouble because it's not more so the double team. It's more so a personnel problem. It's a copycat league, right? You know, so everybody's going to try this. Everybody's going to try this. Excuse me. Everybody's going to try this. Like, look, they don't care about nobody else. I'm going to stop James Harden. And look at these guys on the perimeter. They don't know what to do. Where's James Harden? Where's James Harden? I can't find him. Okay, let me try it. All right, that. So, in closing, man, the Houston Rockets is in trouble. D'Antoni better figure out something besides isolating James Harden and putting 4 shooters on the court and thinking that's going to win you an NBA championship. Because they in trouble with doing this. All right, everybody's going to try this, and I think it's a genius defense. It takes a lot of rotations, and it takes a really smart defensive team to do this, but it can be done. All right, and more important than this NBA game, I said it before, younger kids, understand, I don't care how good you think you are, it's a defense out there to stop you. All right, James Harden is the best, arguably the best offensive player in the world. Definitely the best pick and roll player in the world. And they did this to him. And he had no comeback for it. The coach had no comeback for it. The whole entire Houston Rockets team had no comeback for it. Okay? So make this a learning lesson, fellas. Make this a learning lesson. All right? You got to add more to your game. All right? Talk to you soon, guys.